Hello and thank you so much for watching. I am Ijapari Gang, the mom on point, and in this video today we are going to learn how to create beautiful and amazing ebook by yourself here like a pro. So the website I'm going to be using here is Canva. Yes, you can just go canva.com. If you are using canva.com for the first time, you have to sign up, but if you have signed up already, all you need to do is you just go to canva.com. So in canva.com there are thousands of free templates that you can use. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to search for ebook, not ebook cover. I'll just put ebook. So by so doing, there's going to be amazing different templates that you can pick. But one thing with Canva is not all the templates that are free. Like this one is free, this one is a paid. This one is free, this one is paid. So let me just pick this one. So this one is a free template. So like one thing I used to do is if what I'm looking for, if I did not find it on the free version, if I see it in a paid version, I can always pick any template on free version and make it look like the paid one. So all I need to do here is to just edit, change one thing or the other. So let's say maybe the title of this book is Online Business Model. Online. All right, I think I'm not going to need this. So whatever I don't need, I'm going to just click on it and hit on delete. I might need this. Let me just adjust it. All I do is to drag and drop. So here, online business models. So as you can see here, there are two ways that I can adjust it. I can just adjust it this way, or I can just tap it, and then on Canva here are the sizes. So whatever I want to do, you click on it and change the size, or you can just adjust it. So here is the title of my book, Online Business Models. All right, so I can decide to change the color. All I do is I'll tap here. When I click, I'll see different text color. I can pick any one of my choice. Anything I want, I'll pick here. Online business model. I can pick anything I want. All right, online business model. So all I need to do, I can change this one to be my subtitle here, or I can pick another text entirely. So I can put home business, home business. Meanwhile, as you can see, this is written in small letters. I can decide to change it to capital letters if I want to. So if I click here, everything will change to capital letters. So that's one amazing thing that you can do with Canva. So I can change anything I want. I can adjust it here. Here is the name. So all I do is I will tap here and write by Ijapari Gang. So even as it is like this, I can go ahead and save it. My book cover is already ready, so I can decide to do anything. I can make it two different colors, because as you can see here is another background color. So I can choose to change the color of the background. I can choose to change the color. All right, I don't need that. All right, like this color, as you can see, as I click the side, it shows me the color. So if I want to change the color, I'll click on it and come here. If what I see here I don't like it, I can always come here and adjust. So wherever I click, it will show me what the color is. Or if I know the number of the color, I can always come here, edit this, and put the number of the particular color that I want. So here is it. So I can decide to, sorry, I'll just tap outside, and that is it. So I can decide to shift this. I can decide to leave it the way it is. Anyhow I want it is my choice. So online business model. So how do I turn this to ebook? Since this is the cover, that's one thing I want to show you. So all I need to do is to click add a new page. So when I add a new page, the first thing after your cover, the next thing you should think about is the book content or table of content. So if I will tap this particular page, that's page number 2, I can now come here to template again. I'll click on templates here. When I click on template, I'll search for template. So I can say I'm searching for content. I can say table of content. All right, table of content, and different amazing styles of table of content will come out. I always like this beautiful one, is colorful. So all I'll do is I will just come here, adjust it. I can adjust anything I want. Let's say maybe here, this one here, this is table of content, and maybe this one is the chapter 1. So if I want to make this one chapter 1, I can click here and backspace and add it, no, chapter 1. So here I'll write what is in chapter 1. So I don't like this particular guy here, I can change it. So all I do, I will tap it here, and here click on delete. So it's asking me, is it element? Because that means it is 2 things that are here. So if I want to delete everything in here, I'll click on delete, and I'll delete group. All right, everything is gone. So how do I get a text? I'll come here, click on text. There are different sizes that will come up. So if I want any style here, I'll pick. But for the sake of this tutorial, what I want to use, I think this one will do. So as I tap it, it has come here. So all I need to do is to tap it here and edit it, or I can just pick it, drag it, double tap it, drag it, and drop it here. So all I will do is maybe chapter 1 is book sales or digital product. Let me say digital products. All right, so as this is digital product, I can also change the color. I can increase the size. Here is already showing number 66, size 66. So I know that if I want to add it, I should bring it to something more than 66. So I can make it 72. I can also change the color, since that background, that color is not okay. So I can change it to black or blue, and then I can also make it bold. So I can make it bold here. So it's not changing bold because of the font type. It's not every font type that you can make it bold. So I will come here and click here so that I will see, and I will now look for a font type that is bold. Like this one is bold. Oh yes, it's bold. So all I need to do is I can adjust it to what I want, how I want. So that means chapter 1 is digital product. Digital product. So chapter 2, I'll turn this to chapter 2. Chapter 2. So that's the same thing I did. That's what I'll still do here. And I will click and delete the group. So in this case, I don't need to start looking for another text. All I will do is I will tap this. So this is duplicate. Here this is duplicate. When I tap it, that means I've duplicated it. So I'll come here, pick one of it, drag it and bring it here. So by so doing, you can see that it's not visible because of the color. So I'll come here and change the color. I'll change the color to be white so that it will be visible. So maybe number 2, my chapter 2 is talking about book publishing. Book publishing. All right, so all I need to do is to adjust it like this and it's done. So the same thing I will keep doing. I don't want this video to be too long, so that's how I will do, and my table of content is ready. So the next thing I will do, because it depends on how many pages I want my book to be, so I'll click on copy. I can click on copy. Yes, so here is, it has copied how many? 3. So maybe I just need to copy one. Let me just delete this. All right, now I have my book cover and my table of content. So what I need to do is to add new page. So when I add new page, all I need to do, if I want this color, good and fine. If I don't like the color, I can change the color to anything I want. So but for the sake of this tutorial, I'll just leave this color. So then how do I get my page number, what I'm going to write and other things? All I'll do is I'll come here, click on elements. There are different elements that will come up, different shapes, different size. Anything I want, I can look for it here, right here. So I can click on this one, is free. If I don't want the color, I can as well, here this way I will click to change the color, but I like this color. So all I'll do is I will drag it here. I can make it beautiful like this. So this is beautiful. So I need something for page numbering. I'll still come back here to the elements, pick another element, maybe another beautiful design that I want. Maybe I'll pick this one. I'll adjust it. I'll just click, drag it here and drop. But I don't want this to be the same color. So when I tap here, I can also change the color. I can change it to whatever I want. So this is beautiful. So that's how I can pick any size, any shape I want. I can change it. It depends on the book. If I want the book to have section, I can add as many elements as I want. I can even add any picture that I want. All right, so here is this. I will click here. I'll adjust it. I will drag here and drop. So I don't want this, I don't need it. I will delete. Again, I don't need this one. I will again delete it. I don't need this one. I will again delete it. I have really copied it a lot. All right, so I'll go with only one. All right, I just want something beautiful. So I can do just about anything that I want. I can change the color of this to be this. I just want to show you that you can do just about anything with this particular design. So this is another thing I want to show you. Like you see, this one is coming behind. So in case you are doing anything here and it's behind, so all you need to do is to click on that particular element, come to position here. You click on position, you now click on forward. So as I click on forward, you see that that element has come forward. So I'll adjust it here. Good, it's beautiful. So how now, what do I now do? So here I need to add maybe introduction. So what I will do, I will add a text. Come here, click add text. I will click here. You can actually pick anything you want. So I'll click here, and then I will now put introduction. Introduction. But then I want it in capital letter, so I can click here, make it capital letter. But you discover that by the time I adjust it to that place, it might not, the color is not showing well. So I can change it to another brighter color so that it will be visible. And then I want it bold. All right, it is bold enough. All right, so if I have done something like this, mostly I don't always go back to test. If I need test, I'll just click here and click on duplicate. So I've duplicated this, so I can pick one of it. I can adjust it here. All right, add page number. I can just put page number 1. Yes. All right. All right, I'll bring it here, page number 1. So after I've done this, that means this is how I want my book to look like. The next thing I'm going to do is that, since I know now we have created our book cover, we've created our table of contents, now our book content, this is our introduction. So what do we now do? How do we add text to it? Yes, you guessed it right. I'm sure you are following me, right? All right, I want to just adjust this a little. All right. Okay. Page number 1. I always like, with design, I always like my things to be perfect. All right, so I hope you are learning something. So here, the next thing I'm going to do is to add text again. But then before then, once I've already decided that this is the way I want my book content to look like, I will just click on add page. Or if I don't want to give myself that is if I'm doing it different design. But if I don't want it different design, all I will do is I will click on duplicate, and duplicate again. All right. So now, since I want this in all my book content, all I will do is I will duplicate this one. So as I duplicate it, you see now I have it too, so I don't have to recreate this again over and over again. But I can always change the color of the next one or anything I want to do. So now that I want to add my book contents, I will click on this tiny man here. So with me, when I'm creating any book on designing any book on Canva, I always make sure that I tap my Word document. So let's assume that this is my book content, this is my introduction. All I'll do here, I will just highlight it and then Control C, which I'll copy it. Then I'll go back to Canva. Excuse me, I've been talking a lot today. So I'll just tap here. I'll remove everything here and then Control V. I'll paste it. So all I need to do is okay, let me resize it. I'll click here to resize. I'll adjust it. I can pick it up I'll resize it again, pick it up until it fits. All right, have you seen how it looks? Isn't that amazing? So that's how I'm going to do to create each chapter. All right, so let's say my chapter 2, if I want my chapter 2 now, I'll again duplicate this so that I'll have another extra. Okay, so I'm done with my introduction. The next chapter here, since it's already made for me, I will just click on, maybe my chapter 1 is how to, is it digital product now? So when I said the digital products, so I can even make it this way. So instead of this, since I'm talking of digital product or ebook publishing, anything I'm talking about, I'll come to element here and search for book. If I search for book, enter, I'll search for book and I'll see different books that will come up. So like this one that you see pro is a paid one, but this one is free, this one is free. So I can pick this instead of this one here. Let me click on delete. So here, this one, I'll adjust it, I'll resize it here, then I'll pick it, double click on it. So now here I'm talking about book. So all I'll do here, I'll now change this page number. All right, page number 2. So I'll now look for text, click on text, look for the young guy here, or maybe let me say beautiful lady, and then I will again go back to my content, control copy. Let's assume this is my number 2, control copy. I'll go back to my Canva, control V. All right, I have pasted it. So the same thing I'll keep doing for all my book content. Sorry. So I will also adjust it here. All right, so I'm done with my chapter 1. I'm done with my chapter 1. So the next thing is I'm going to chapter 2. So since I know my book is going to be more than chapter 2, all I will do again, I will duplicate this. All right, so I've duplicated this. This is my chapter 2. So this one I'm talking about maybe YouTube. Maybe my chapter 3 is become a YouTuber. All right, so if my chapter 3 is become a YouTuber, this one I'll number it. This is my number 3. So if I'm talking of becoming a YouTuber, I can come here again, search for elements. If I click here, if I type YouTube and click on search, I'll enter, I'll see beautiful YouTube. Like this one is paid, this one paid, this one is free. So I can pick this amazing beautiful YouTube logo. So instead of this one here, I can delete it and then bring this here. So I'm supposed to resize it. All right, So that is how I will keep doing until my book is done. So I'll come again for text, click this one, come back to my Word document, highlight my chapter 3. I'm just assuming this is my chapter 3. Control copy. Then I'll go back to the same page, click here, alright, then Control V and paste. So it's here. So let's assume there's another thing I want to teach you. Let's assume that I have a link. Maybe I want someone to join me on social media, or there is something I want to do. So all I would need to do is, like here, maybe I want someone to click this model. I'll say click here to learn more. So let me say, for instance, this is a link. This is my Facebook. This is my Facebook link, or a link to a download or something at all, or link to my WhatsApp group or anything. When I click Control copy, I've copied it. So all I'll do is I'll just highlight the particular place, the click here, maybe this one, let's say here, right? So I will highlight this here, then I'll come here, this place, click on more, then this particular sign is link. This is link. I'll click on link, then it will ask me to enter the link. So I'll Control V, I've entered it and apply. So by so doing, anybody, by the time I download this book here, anybody that click here, it will take him straight to this particular page. So that is another thing I want to. All right, so the next thing I'm going to be doing here is, another thing I want to show you is, in case you want to add your own picture. So you come here, this is upload, you click on upload, it will show you, like me now, it will show you the picture you've uploaded. But if this is your first time, when you click on upload, you come here and click on upload image or video. So by clicking here, it will take you to your, straight to your book collector. Let me just add this certificate. Let's assume this is the book I want, picture that I want to add. I'll click here and it will download. So all you need to do is to pick, as it's showing here is downloading. So let's assume I want to add this, my beautiful picture here. By the time I click on it, the picture will come over. So maybe I want to say thank you, or I just want to add it to my book cover, or I want to add it in my book content, whatever I want to do. Maybe this is the last page or something. I can always do whatsoever I want to do with it, and if I don't want it, I can equally just delete this particular picture. So I just want to show you as many things as possible that you can do, so that I want you to be creative with your book. And I can't wait to see so many amazing things that you end up doing with this. You can also add a background to whatever you are doing. There are different things you can do with Canva. You can create so many things with Canva. So I pray and I hope that you find this video helpful. Please, if you do, don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget, whatever you create, always get back to me and show me what you do. I always appreciate all my clients. I appreciate all my followers. I appreciate all my subscribers. So I don't know where you're watching this video from. If you're watching it from YouTube, thank you so much. Please don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget to comment and tell me your experience, and share with me, and even upload what you did. And if you are watching this from my website, please don't forget to come back to the WhatsApp group and share with me your experience. So until I come your way in the next video, I will say bye for now. But then, sorry, I think there's something I also want to show you. So by the time you are done like this, the next thing you need to do is to download your book. So in downloading it, if you are downloading it as a book, when you click here, it's already suggested once it's more than one page, it will suggest that it's on PDF format. This one is showing that we have 6 pages here. So you click on download and your book will be automatically downloaded. So as if I'm creating my book, I always do it in 2 ways. As I've download this automatically, it's already showing here. Okay, sorry, my book is already showing here. I can open it, but then I do it in 2 ways because I want to share with you 2 different video on how you can make this your book cover to be 3D book cover. So what I'll do again, I'll come and click on, since I've already clicked it as PDF here, this is my PDF, this is my book content. What I'm going to be doing next is I'll still click on download, but this time around I'm downloading only the book cover. So how do I download only the book cover? I will come to these pages, I will click here, it will show me all the pages. So I only needed page number 1, so I will check this box. All right, I'll click on done. Then it will still tell me suggested as PDF, but I don't want it as PDF this time around. I want it as PNG or JPG. So I'll click any of it, and then I'll click on download. So and it will automatically download as picture. So that means here is our picture, our book cover, and here is our book content. Let me click here. Oh, it will be so wide because I didn't adjust my computer. All right, so here is it. Here is your book. So how do you now share your book with clients? I'll show you that in our next video. So but for now, at least we know that okay, we have created our book. You can use this as a template, you can use it as a complete book, and you sell it to your client. In fact, you can even become someone that writes for people and they pay you for it. You can see how amazing this one is. So here is our book cover. Our book cover will show here. All right, so our book cover is coming up. All right, I think it automatically downloaded and take itself into. All right, here's our book cover. So in our next video, I'm going to show you how you can turn this book cover to 3D format, how you can turn it to 3D format. So I hope you find this video helpful. Please, I can't wait to see your experience. I can't wait to see what you create. Until I come your way in the next video, do have a wonderful day. Bye.